welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a 2 to 3 day clean with me. I can't remember how many days it took me to do all this, but I just filmed over the past week anytime I did any good cleaning motivation so I could combine it all in one video and hopefully get you motivated to tackle your day. So in today's video, I am going to be doing a little bit of deep cleaning, just some tidying up, but I hope you guys enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started.
Feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
So for the start of this video, I was just kind of tidying up the kitchen and dining room space. It really wasn't too bad, but something I have been really trying to do is clean up every couple hours and just kind of do a quick, little 5 to 10 minute cleanup. This has helped so much. At the end of the night, I have been really trying to go to bed with a clean house. That way I wake up and I just feel a little bit more productive and not so overwhelmed. You know when you wake up to your house being destroyed and you just look at it like, where do I begin? That's how I feel, at least. So I try my best to clean up before I go to bed. Does it always happen? No ma'am, it does not. I have my days, trust me, where I will go to bed with a sink full of dishes, toys all over the house, and I will just let it sit there because sometimes sleep is more important. So if you are tired and wore out, don't feel ashamed going to bed if your house is a mess. It is what it is. There's always tomorrow. And if it doesn't get done, I'm sure everyone will be just fine. But anyway, I'm just running around quickly tidying up. I'm going to open the blinds, let some natural light in, and vacuum the floors. And then I'm going to jump into the next day, and I'm going to start off by making my bed.
Jump into the car on a Friday night, I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town, I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't have a plan and the night is young, it doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like you. Look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you.
Alright, so after making my bed, I'm just going to quickly wipe down the nightstands because they are full of dust. It's been a while since I've dusted my bedroom. I really need to do a deep clean in here, but I will film that on a later video. I have actually been trying to go like room by room and do like a nice spring clean. Today's video, I'm going to be focusing on spring cleaning my dining room. It really needed to be dusted, wiped down, and mopped, and the baseboards and all that. So I will be sharing that later on in the video. So I'm just wiping this off. I'm also going to wipe off my dresser as well in the mirror.
Cannot believe that what we had is now gone, and I don't know how to be alone. Feels like my heart is cut in half. What I want is to get back where I belong. 'Cause we don't talk that much and we don't share a lot. Even though there's nothing in it after lately, maybe we'll get there. I know you think of me 'cause I've been thinking about you. Even though we disagree about most things, baby, maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll get there.
So to clean off the dresser and the mirror right here, I'm using the Spray Away glass cleaner. I got it from Walmart and it is hands down my favorite. I do prefer the foaming one, but I bought this one because it was all they had and I'm trying to use it up. But to me, it is hands down the best glass cleaner I've ever used. I never have any streaks left behind. I feel like it really does a good job. So if you're looking for a good glass cleaner, definitely try it out. Like I said, they do sell it at Walmart.
All that I do is wait for you. I'm standing and I'm not breathing. Why can't you forget the reason you left? You tend to hide your feelings. Yeah, you keep thinking it's right to keep a distance. It's like nothing I do is enough. I've been holding my breath, but it's hard when I am running back to
So I'm currently in my daughter's room just doing a quick cleanup in here. I do have to come in here about once a week and do like the mommy clean, but she is required to kind of keep her room tidy. She does a pretty good job, but of course, it's not like mommy clean. So I come in here, I do a quick clean, and it has been so much easier now that her room has been decluttered. So if y'all missed all the declutter motivation that I shared, I will list that whole playlist down below along with the declutter marathon that I shared. That way, if you need some, decluttering motivation, you will have it right there.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now. Be free, just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do.
So this little yoga mat was definitely not working in my favor today. I was just getting so mad. I feel like every time I'm in my daughter's room, something funny happens while I'm cleaning. And I was just like, why won't this thing stand up? It made no sense. It was leaning the opposite way, but it just was fighting against me. And on this particular day, I felt like I kept hitting those situations where nothing was going right. Everything just kind of was working against me, I guess. Y'all let me know, does that ever happen to you? Like you just have those days? But I'm just quickly dusting off her nightstands, and I'm also going to clean off her dresser and the doors in her room. They have gotten pretty dirty, so I wanted to quickly wipe those down as well. By the way, I almost forgot to mention, I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's honeysuckle scent spray. It is the best. I am obsessed with this cleaner. I feel like it works really, really well. Some have said that it's kind of soapy, and I have noticed that one of the bottles were soapy, but this particular one that I have isn't. So I don't know if maybe sometimes they like over concentrate it. That could be the issue. I would just suggest maybe watering it down just a little bit and see if that helps. But this one has been awesome, and I did pick this one up at Publix on clearance. It was like $2. So I ended up buying 2 bottles, and I'm so glad I did, because now that I'm looking online, it's kind of hard to find the honeysuckle scent.
Ain't no one stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way, and we could have some fun. problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are, and you would like me just the way I am, and I would like you just the way you are, the way you are. Oh, keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. In a safe place, I got room to breathe. Been a long chase, but at last I'm free. These open woods, I knew I could find peace here. Nothing like the city where I got tired of the running, the catching up. I got hungry for the stunning high mountain tops. Some plans, some dreams to catch, to promised lands, to find my path, see the planet from greater heights. I have found a place out of time and space, far from city lights, up on greater heights.
Alright, so moving on into the deep cleaning motivation portion of this video, I'm going to be spring cleaning my dining room. So first thing I did was just move the table out of the way. I'm vacuuming this rug really well. I try to vacuum it in all different directions to get all the dog hair up, and then I'm going to shampoo it. I'm also going to be dusting the light fixture, the hutch, everything. So just kind of doing like, that spring clean that needs to be done. I really need to move the hutch, but I literally just decorated it. So I didn't want to have to pull everything out just to move it. I'm scared everything's going to break because it's like barely sitting in there. So I'll do that on a later day, but I'm just going to quickly shampoo the carpets. I will link the shampooer below if you're interested in it. I did a whole review on it in a video. If you want to check that video out, I will also link that below. But just a quick little rundown of the shampooer. It's amazing. I use this thing about once a week now. I am so obsessed with it in cleaning my carpets because it's just so convenient. It's so easy. I feel like it's super easy to clean compared to some shampooers, and I don't know, I just really like it. So if you're in the market for one, definitely look at the reviews of this one. I've also heard that the Bissell is really good as well, so just definitely compare the two and see which one you think will work best for your family.
The blue sky, feel the wind that blows. Get the rush in, heaven only knows. I'm all alone, still lying far from lonely. On a journey, on a winding road. Got tired of the running, the catching up. I got hungry for the stunning high mountain tops. So I made some plans, some dreams to catch, to promised lands, to find my path.
Alright, so the chandelier, I get a lot of questions on this. I actually purchased it from Amazon, which is a crazy good find. Chandeliers are so expensive, but for the size of this one, I only paid, I think, $159 for it, $139. I will link it below. Hopefully it's the same price as I paid for it then, but I love this thing. You can see the shadows that it casts on the walls and the ceiling. It is just absolutely beautiful. I get so many compliments on it, and I am just in love with it, so I wanted to share with you guys where I got it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and clean this window. I'm going to clean the inside and outside as well, just to make sure that it's all nice and clean and not just like halfway done. By the way, someone mentioned in my last video that the top window will fall in, and mine doesn't. So you can see here that I was able to pull the window inward to clean, so I don't have to take out the screen. But someone said that the top one does it as well, but it doesn't. Not on mine at least. So that sucks. But I'll just go outside really quick and wipe that clean.
Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30. A little drunk, but I'm alright, 'cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, 'cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. mama. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. Yeah. I think about you and I want you here with me. Am I out of my mind, or is this how it should be?
Alright, so after mopping and putting everything back, after the floors was dry and everything, I just quickly cleaned off the table, and I've been kind of playing around with the dining room a little bit, trying to figure out if I like the stool or the bench area of it or not, so I'm trying to figure that out still. So I ended up taking it away, but I ended up putting it back. I can never make up my mind. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and quickly vacuum and clean really good around this back sliding glass door. This is another one of the areas in our house that gets so dirty. It's just... Right now, our yard is a complete disaster. I shared an entire yard, kind of little mini makeover on my main channel if you want to check it out and you can see what I'm talking about. Our yard is just dirt. So it doesn't take much for it to get really nasty and dirty on the floors. So I'm trying to quickly deep clean these underneath the rug and all that. And this was the day after we did all that yard work, so my floors were filthy. Alright, so as you can see, I'm using my oceadar spin mop, and I love this thing. I'm actually also using it on the baseboards as well, just to get all that dust off and just quickly wipe those down. I do typically use a, washcloth to do this, but today I was just trying to, get it all done at once, and also mop the floors while I was at it, and it worked really well. And I do use Pine Glo, by the way, for mopping my floors. It's basically like Pine Sol, but it's just like the generic brand. But I love it. I think it works really great, especially for cleaning the floors and the baseboards. Alright, so in today's video, you can definitely tell I'm jumping around a lot while I'm cleaning. I have cleaned over the course of about 3 days so far in this video, I think, and honestly, this is how it is. I never can get everything done in one day. I just don't have enough time. As a stay-at-home mom, I'm sure most of you can relate to this. You're so busy running around doing all the things, all the errands, trying to make dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all that. It's hard to clean your entire house all in one day. I get to sometimes, but it's not always like that, and I really have just been trying to focus on sticking to what works for our family, even if that means I change my outfit 100 times in one video. It is what it is. That's exactly how I clean. I don't clean it all in one day. So whenever y'all see those motivational videos where the women get it all done, just know that that doesn't always happen. There are days where I want to get my whole house clean in one day, but it's just not realistic. So from now on, I'm just going to kind of stick to what works. If there's a day where I can clean all day, then I will get that done and I'll try to film it. But there's going to be a lot of times where you'll see my videos done over the course of a few days. So I hope y'all don't mind. But anyway, moving on to my son's room, we ended up having to get him a new mattress. The one he had was getting really dingy, so we tossed that one and ordered this one off Amazon. And it was a pretty affordable price for a mattress, and it's pretty comfortable. And what's even crazy is that it's a spring mattress. I thought it was a memory foam one, and it's just insane to me that they fit these into boxes. Like, how in the world do they get all the air out of these and suction them so well? It's just mind-blowing to me. But I got his bed set up. I'm going to make his bed, clean up his room, and get all that done. right, so while I was cleaning his room, I didn't realize how many toys that he had underneath his bed that he really hadn't touched in a while or played with. So I quickly just, went through and reorganized all these and threw away any toys that were broken. We always have broken toys laying around. They'll break stuff and it just ends up back in the toy box. So I, threw away anything that was broken and old or dingy. And I've been trying to do this every time I clean just to kind of eliminate more clutter and be more minimal. I have talked about this in my decluttering videos, but anyway, I'm going to put all this stuff away, vacuum his floors, do a quick little spot mop, and then that is going to be it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you got motivated in some way. If you want to see more cleaning motivation, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.
I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside